How you doing, everyone? Sean O'Kane here with Chip Estimate TV and ChipEstimate.com. Welcome to the 55th Design Automation Conference here in San Francisco. Let me tell you a little bit about ChipEstimate.com. We're an IP portal, an ecosystem comprised of over 200 of the world's largest IP suppliers and foundries, and we're all working together to help the designers, you, become more successful by accessing the most up-to-date silicon-proven IP available on ChipEstimate.com. What we do is we bring designers and IP providers together very early in the design process. We're like Match.com for chip design. Anyway, so with me today is Ron Lowman, Strategic Marketing Manager for IoT at Synopsys. Thank you for joining us today. And Synopsys, by the way, has their complete IP catalog listed on ChipEstimate.com. So cognitive computing is enabling machines to interact with humans in a more natural way. Okay? So cognitive technology is key to drawing rational business conclusions. This is where he comes in. From the right data so you can implement solutions with confidence. Okay, so our topic today is IP for AI SoCs, addressing the new challenges of machine learning and deep learning. So that said, first question, what can you tell us about AI, and briefly talk about the new market that this is driving and how fast it's growing?
Yeah, so it's actually driving the market incredibly fast with a ton of new investments. We see startups, you see a lot of M&A, but really we're seeing this functionality being added to every type of chipset across every market. So from mobile to data center, automotive, IoT, we're just digital home. We're seeing it in every market space, and we see it being adopted quite quickly.
You know, there's a deep commitment to the IoT and a strong belief in its potential benefit to society in general, as well as transforming our personal and professional lives. What applications do you see AI as a target?
So again, it's across the boards. Data centers are quickly ramping up. Server farms to incorporate artificial intelligence, and specifically more of the deep learning, right? The convolutional neural networks, those types of algorithms. But we see it in mobile. You see specific processors being added to mobile chipsets. You see it in deeply embedded IoT chips where they're doing natural language understanding. We see it in digital home for super image resolution. You just see it across the board in every market space. And of course the server farms are really making the initial algorithms feasible online.
Yes, and now that there's so much more functionality on smaller devices, what are the specific challenges that designers need to consider to overcome when dealing with AI?
Yeah, so the customers that we work with is really about three different major issues that they're dealing with. The first one is the additional processing required to handle these deep learning neural networks. The second thing is because those algorithms are so incredibly large and so incredibly complex that they need specific memory access. They have constraints with respect to amount of memory capacities as well as bandwidth, especially when you do training in the data center. But even on constrained chipsets at the edge, you have memory constraints that they have to deal with. And then thirdly, they need the real-time connectivity.
Excellent, yeah. So today there are lots of companies that are building systems to gather data and automatically process all this to drive parts of their business operations. So big data. So what is Synopsys doing in this space to help AI for SoC designers?
Yeah, so we offer quite a few different types of processors. We offer fully complete systems that do all the processing needs. We offer design tools that will enable you to build your own AI accelerators. We also offer some primitive math components that customers are also able to leverage to build things as complex as supercomputers. We offer a lot of memory interface IP. DDR, HBM2 has become a very big title. And then, of course, the sensor connectivity, like CMOS image sensor connectivity through MIPI, video content through HDMI and data data port, display port, I'm sorry, and then of course sensor data for context awareness, like I3C has been a popular title for the sensor connectivity and even wireless technologies like Bluetooth.
That's fantastic. Well, you're on the cutting edge, my friend.
Yes.
So thanks for spending a little time with us, and Ron is going to be back with us in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna follow up on another subject, embedded, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for Ron Lowman, my name is Sean O'Kane. We'll see you in a few minutes with Ron right here at DAC.